finding a vector between 2 points. Intuitively, this is very, very similar to finding a position vector. You're asking yourself, how far did you travel on the y? How far did you travel on the x? And you're turning those measurements into a vector. So by looking at this and going, well, I'm going from P to Q. So I'm looking for this vector in purple. So I'm going from P to Q. How far did I travel on the x? That goes on the top. How far did I travel on the y? That goes on the bottom. So remember, points are x, y, x, y. So I've gone from 2 to 3. That's 1. And I've gone from 2 to 4 on the y. So that's 2. And that's you found your vector. Now this is quite a nice problem. It was drawn out for us. What about if it wasn't drawn out for us? How could we absolutely guarantee that we did this correctly? And the way we do it is we subtract the first vector from the second vector. So PQ is equal to Q take away P. So we're going to have a vector. What's the x-coordinate of Q? Well, that's 3. And the x-coordinate of P is 2. What's the y-coordinate of Q? Well, that's 4. Take away the y-coordinate of P, and that's 2. And when we simplify that down, 3 take away 2, 1. 4 take away 2, 2. Okay? So the idea is you're working out how much has x changed by and how much has y changed by. But once you start getting into negatives and coordinates that are halves, for example, it becomes more challenging to do that mentally. So instead, we use the method where we calculate the difference by taking the first point away from the second point.